Alex Cora said yesterday that Bregman will most likely not be back until after the All-Star break. Scott Boras said this week that they would be open to talking about a longer-term deal. Have you already, or will you engage in discussions about a long-term deal there?
Yeah, I think the specifics of the conversations and the timing of the conversations will remain internal. But what I'm very comfortable saying is Alex has been everything that we could have asked for, both on the field. Unfortunately, he's obviously been hurt and hasn't been able to impact games on the field, but also in the clubhouse and from a leadership standpoint, not just in the way that he's helped younger players and our staff, but in the way that he's helped me and many of us in the front office. And so right now, while we're focused on doing everything we can to get him back on the field as quickly as possible, when the right time comes to have those conversations, I'm very, very confident that we will.
Why does, from your perspective, running the whole show, why does this team continue to make costly fundamental mistakes in the field and when it comes to, basic stuff like base running?
Yeah, I think if there were a simple answer, then we wouldn't be talking about this anymore because we would have solved the problem. But
is it the
I can say that.
But is it the players? Is it the manager?
I think there's responsibility that we all have to take. Now, I think recognizing that we've been kind of a poor fundamental team in the big leagues for a long time has forced us to do is look at the way that we're doing things in the minor leagues too, and question whether or not we're preparing guys to be successful at the major league level. And if you look at our performance in base running and on defense in the minor leagues at each of our affiliates, that's been struggling too. And so we've changed a lot of the way that we're training and teaching and the feedback that we're providing this year. And I think that we've seen some progress, but it's going to take some time. But my hope is that by really being willing to take like a good hard look at everything that we're doing across the organization, we're going to end up in a better place.
Craig, I just with Bregman still being out and likely until after the All-Star break, why move Devers before knowing when you're going to get Bregman back in some capacity?
Yeah, I think there are decisions, really hard decisions, that need to be made to some degree independent of each other. And we got to this place where it felt like the Rafi trade and both sides getting a fresh start was